nice group of freshmen. We have actually over 70 freshmen signed up right now. They're that have equipment, and there's some of them are still figuring out when practice is and if they have to come to all of them or not. So once school starts, that will smooth out pretty well for us, I think. But great turnout for freshmen. It's a pretty good class, I think. Got a lot of talent in there, and obviously pretty deep. So the challenge is going to be to get them all enough playing time to get them to learn the game and enjoy what they're doing. So we've added an extra volunteer coach down there to help out as well. So I think hopefully the freshman season will go really well. We had more of a turnout this summer of freshmen in the weight room than we've had in a long time too, and I think that has a lot to do with the leadership that's coming out of that class. So we're really excited about that group, and we actually have enough players where we can pretty much play kids either on offense or on defense and not have to play too many guys both ways to start with. Now, in the 9th grade, we certainly aren't trying to make any permanent decisions about where they play, but we just want to get them more repetitions and more playing time. And so most of them will just play one side of the ball, at least for a while. So looking for good things from that class, and the numbers are up, and that's always a good sign.
Except for what do we got to work on?
Same what gap we got.
Okay, say what gap you got, but the second thing is the team is trusting you to go to where?
Your gap.
Your gap. Figure your gap first, because 5s and 6s, you're trying to turn it into who? Linebackers. So don't let them get to the outside. We got better men.
We need a lot of indie time, a lot of reps, and a lot of team time. We're going to be ready to go for our first game. All right?
I had our annual scrimmage this morning at Roosevelt High School, and just a good chance for us to get our players together and play a game situation, game speed, kind of a little contest. And things went really well. Our defense is way ahead of our offense this time of year, which is good and pretty normal. But we're pretty happy with the effort that we've had so far. Our practices have been crisp, and I think the guys are getting better every day. We have a lot of inexperienced guys this year that are fighting for playing time, so it's really pretty lively. And everybody this time of year is fighting pretty hard to win a spot. So we don't have a lot of trouble getting them going at practice, and the scrimmage is just kind of a culmination of two-a-days. We film it and evaluate players from that and make some decisions. We have our first game coming up now against Aberdeen Central, and the scrimmage is kind of the thing, maybe the final step in deciding who our starters are probably going to be and who we're going to rotate in, and who the JV guys are going to be, and that kind of thing. So it's kind of a big day for all the players and all the coaches, and we enjoy that, getting out and playing. We don't go live in practice very often, and this gives us a chance to do that for an hour and a half or so and get everybody some repetitions and get a good look at all our players. So it was a good day. The weather finally dried up for us just in time to start our scrimmage, and we finished up pretty well. Learned a lot about some of our guys, and we've got obviously a lot of work to do yet, but it's that time of year now that the two-a-days are done, the summer preparation's done. It's game week now from now on, and it's hard to believe the season's here, but thank goodness it finally is. So we're ready to go, and we're going to be better by Friday, I hope, and hopefully you can all come out and watch us play Aberdeen Central Friday night.
All right, so you guys got to step it up. You got to be more physical. You got to go on. Set the tempo, set the tone. Physicality, violence, getting after it.
Get where you need to be. All right. Again, I like the effort. We got to get, press more on the edges, fellas. All right. We're getting too complacent, getting outside leverage, and we got to squeeze it at some point.
We were talking pretty good. Make sure we get hand signals. Make sure we're doing everything. So when we get in a loud situation, we can see it as well as hear it. All right. So just keep playing hard. Put yourself
for it. We'll fight for it. Now, one thing, guys. Two things we control: effort and attitude. All right. We can always run to the ball, and we can always be upbeat, right? Help your teammates out, get to the ball. Crazy dogs, right? John, why don't you get him?
Go, boys.
Gate on 3, 1, 2, 3, gate!
Annually, we have a picnic to kick off the football season, and I appreciate the help of all the senior parents that put this together. It's a little chilly today, so we'll try to make my speech a little shorter than normal. But we like to get together and get to know everybody's face, and they get to know mine and all of our coaching staff. And the players obviously love to come and eat, but it's always great food and great fellowship together, and it's just a good way to start off the season. And it's a chance for some of the parents to get things organized for the tailgating and the bus trips and some of our pregame snacks and things we traditionally do with our players during the season. And the more parents can get involved, the more fun the season is for them, I think. And this is kind of the kickoff day for that, to get everybody kind of organized and so we know where we're going and what we're doing. So another good turnout there, and I'm encouraged about the support that we're getting from all of our parents. It really means a lot for the players when their parents show up and cheer them on and support them in what they're doing at school, and it looks like we're off to a great start.